Hi, everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and you are at Saturday Solutions. We come together to take a look at our current situation. Oh, what a week has this been. And then we look at our hopes and dreams. What are our goals for the future? And a roadmap to get there. Then we get a message from Spirit, just a general one to send us on our way, and something to really, really think about. We find out what chakra is blocked, or maybe more than one, and discuss what we need to do to unblock it. So, without ado, let's start. First deck that is used, this is all oracle cards. First deck I'm using is the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's find some. What about our current situation? Oh, what a week, oh, what a week, oh, what a week. Definitely a Saturday where we're looking for solutions. I don't know about you guys. Okay, here's a good card. Okay, get these things out of the way. First card. We were shining our light, looking the beauty way this week. Full of hope, manifestation, stability, and foundation. New moon that was eclipsed changed so much and affected our manifestation so strongly that any doubts, any fears, they are what got manifested. Not the foundation and the stability of what we were trying to manifest. Lots of purple in this card, kind of like our election. Maybe it's time for us to be more balanced and not so much one way or the other. Think about that. Think about that. Look at that card very closely. There's a lot of turbulence, fog, and smoke around that lotus and that beautiful dragonfly. But you'll notice that it also has spirals mixed in it. Looking for my pointer. I had it a few minutes ago. I tell you, if I didn't forget one thing or another, I'll let you look at that card for a few minutes. It's okay. No problem. I will use a pencil. See here? There's a spiral. It's time. We need more time. Give it more time. This lotus is still here, fully well lit, strong, blooming. From the muck and the mire, don't lose faith. Don't lose track of that light. So you can see that whole card. Ah, there we go. Sorry. So what are our hopes and dreams? Where do you go from here? I know some of you are really scared and worried that it's just going to be more of the same. I don't think so. Like you, I'm unsure. And I am very dependent on the cards to tell me. So let's take a look and see what our hopes and dreams are now. And that is from the Shaman's Dream deck by Colette Brown Reed. What are we looking for? Yes, absolutely. We are looking for movement towards adventure. We're tired of being stagnating. We are tired of being punished. We are tired of being held back. So our hopes and dreams right now are to dive in the flow, stop resisting, learn to adapt, and work it to get your result. If that means you meditate more, if that means whatever it takes for you to shine your light harder and brighter, without that doubt, that's what we're wanting to get to. If where the light just flows off of us. I mean, look at her. She's like in that water. It's like she dove in completely over her head, and she is in total joy about that. Look at her face. It's a matter of, yeah, she's making a few bubbles, but look at the flow of everything around her. Dive back into the flow. Right now, we're kind of sitting in an eddy, thinking about things, contemplating our next move. And this card is to tell us, yeah, movement forward, movement towards adventure. How can you be adventurous if you're afraid of every turn? Think about that for a few. Just stop and think about that. How can you be adventurous when you're afraid? So, we've been trying to be in the beauty way, but we've had doubts and fears. And we didn't get all we wanted. Every area where we doubted something, take a look. Every area where you kind of doubted the result, is that the area where you did not get your desired result? Just think about that. Just think about that. Obviously, this reading is a lot about going inside and thinking. This is a time to be quiet, observe, listen with your heart, not your ears and your ego, and understand what you're hearing with your intuition. Then set your intentions and go about your work. We have a lot of work to do. We're going to take a look how to get from the doubt place to where we don't have doubt. And to make this purple election work for us. So this is the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. Yes, I like Colette Baron Reed. But these 3 card decks work so perfectly together. This is why I use all 3. Oh, wow. That one jumped out right in my lap. You know how we do it? We got to come together. You know, there was a large block of conservatives that are disillusioned. They don't like what they got. They see they got cheated. Their bargain wasn't such a great bargain. So they voted differently. And they still didn't quite get what they wanted. But this card, being an 8 card, is telling us not to worry about what we got, what we didn't get, what we got to do now. As more and more of the election returns come in, it's going to get interesting. So this being an 8 card, it's a card that if we come together in accomplishment, fulfillment, and mastery. But as long as we're divided and focused on doubt and distrusting each other and distrusting the process, we're going to be struggling and struggling and struggling to find that movement towards adventure. My card of the day today spoke a lot, or not today, I guess that was Thursday's card of the day, spoke a lot about rainbows and finding fulfillment in adversity. And it talked about protecting your soul treasures. When we come together, we got to come together with unconditional love, acknowledging both sides' needs and soul treasures. And I guess, yeah, everybody's fears and doubts. For us to feel secure and safe, we all have to feel secure and safe as a country again. And the only way we're going to do that is to come together as a people. Not as a party, not as a democracy, not as a republic, but as a people who all want the same thing. We want love, we want security, and we want acceptance. We want stability in our lives. And it's been so chaotic lately because we are so divided. I mean, divided and divided and divided. And it's ridiculous. The division is the enemy, not the people. And as long as they cultivate this division, they have control over us. Keep that in mind. Obviously, we have a chakra blocked somewhere. So let's take a look at the Kaleidodope deck, Swatches of Chakra by Crystal Banner. See what chakra we have blocked. This is wild. You know, this the election we just had, neither side got everything they wanted. That's why I'm calling it a purple election. We were forced. We are being forced to meet in the middle. So, what chakra is blocked, please? What chakra is blocked? Yeah. Our hot chakras are blocked, especially today. Oh, so much anger on both sides, so much disappointment and lack of fulfillment. And I really we've got to find that forgiveness, you guys. Doesn't mean you're saying what you did is okay or how you've treated people is okay. It's you inside yourself forgiving yourself. It helps you when you forgive. Forgiveness is not a pardon. The heart chakra is our center for love and peace, forgiveness, unity, compassion, and trust. How can we trust the process if our heart chakras are blocked? And part of the huge part of the process is forgiveness. Forgiveness and gratitude. Oh my word, they're like the two top things in a walk, in a spiritual life. So when our heart chakras are balanced with self-love, we're loving, we're forgiving, we have lots of empathy for people and living things. We recognize and walk in the beauty way. We are full of hope and we feel connected. But when it's out of balance, you guys, we don't give a shit. We're apathetic. We are very unforgiving. We don't like to commit to anything because, well, you don't really know what's going to happen. And yeah, we're detached. Don't really feel like you're a part of things today. And you feel a little hopeless. I don't know about you. That pretty much describes me. Especially lately. No wonder I didn't help manifest that wonderful outcome. My heart wasn't in the right place. I don't know about you all, but mine wasn't. So the crystals for this. Rose quartz, pink tourmaline, ruby, and chrysoprase. I want you to say these affirmations 3 times in the morning, 6 times at lunch, and 9 times at night this week till we meet again, because I want to hear from you in the comments how they helped. Did they really help change your focus and your thoughts? Number 1 affirmation is, I am open to love. I forgive myself. I am wanted and I am loved. I am connected and I love myself. Repeat that 3 times in the morning, 6 times at lunch, and 9 times before you go to bed tonight. I promise you, your heart will open and buzz. You may feel tingles like I'm feeling right now just saying that. Powerful. So let's take a look and see what message does Spirit have for us today. And I want to use, because they're beautiful, the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck for this message. These cards are absolutely gorgeous. The artwork is beautiful. So Spirit, what do we need to know? Give us a good message to carry us through this week, please. I will read from the book the message that goes with this card, since it's a healing card. What a beautiful card. Let you see the name. Afarada. Almost looks like, I don't know, the star card. It's what it reminds me of. It's a star card in the tarot. It's the healing card. The book says, the moon box of the witch doctor is spilled open to reveal a pool of water. The cannabis leaf, earth, and the flower of life, fire, creation, represents the spirit's awakening in the physical body. This is the card for the spiritual sign of Sagittarius, because it combines wisdom with that special off-the-cuff behavior. Afarada is the problem solver with many solutions. This card represents a balance between our primal animal nature and our divine spiritual side. Your favorite Sagittarian has big, when did you forget you were divine energy? And more often than not, they are a source of our growth experiences. Being in the human experience requires enthusiasm first, then discipline, and later dedication. Afarada often signals a time for travel, which is essential to the soul. This card appears when the bridge between your higher self and your human self jokingly provokes at you to take that trip with your friends or lover. It reminds you to not be so serious and remember that experience is sometimes the best teacher on your journey of awakening. The opportunities for growth are infinite in your career, your life, your business, and especially your wealth. If Afarada appears, it is time to ask yourself, is it time to go back to Aiku and make more changes and allow yourself to let go. Allow myself to let go. Is it time to return to where those things are that you need to let go of? So you can see what you need to let go of? Will that help with the fear and the doubt? Forgiveness. Forgiveness is our healing. Look at her. She's beautiful. Trust the process. I hear that every day, all the time. Okay, let's find out our final message from the untethered soul. Been an interesting reading today. What do we need to know from the untethered soul? Okie dokie, that one flipped right out. This is from the experiencing energy category. A wise person remains centered enough to let go every time the energy shifts into a defensive mode. The moment the energy moves, relax and release. Letting go means falling behind the energy instead of going into it. Stop and think a minute. A wise person remains centered enough to let go every time the energy shifts into a defensive mode. The moment the energy moves, relax and release. Letting go means falling behind the energy instead of going into it. And this is how we avoid physical violence and conflict these next couple of days. Maybe the next couple of months. And Spirit is wanting us to know that very strongly. Very strongly. Wow. Been a very interesting reading today. The messages were short and sweet. But direct and to the point, y'all. We can still have what we want. So much is undecided. Get that fear and doubt. If you're feeling conflicted, you're feeling like we have no hope, do what you need to do. Do your practice, whatever that practice is, to get that thought out of your head. Because are you going to manifest the change we want and you want, or are you going to manifest what you're afraid of? The more you focus on your fears, that's what you manifest, because you feel what you're creating. When you manifest something, you have to imagine having it, feeling it, being in the energy of it, just like your sexual desires. It needs to be felt that strongly, and you will manifest very quickly. Let's see what we got from therapists today. Perfect card. Self-care the crap out of your life. And you'll get through this, okay? Take a nap if you need a nap. Take a break when you need a break. I love you guys. Be kind to one another. And as we're going through all this change, be kind to the people around you. But most of all, forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.